Hello everybody, this is Gareth Goon Speaks back here with another video. I'd like you to hit the subscribe bar, give me a thumbs up if you like the video, or hit the notification bell to be notified when I post my next post. Or otherwise you can donate to my ministry and the charities that I support at garethcahoon3 at gmail.com on PayPal. This one here, or else sorry, if you want to look me up on YouTube, and scroll down to the very bottom to my created playlists, and you will get to see all of the subscriptions that I watch on a daily basis. Some of them are quite funny, and some of them are is news from a biblical perspective. So give it a watch. So this one here is the Israeli Defense Forces. Israel Defense Ministry outlined 43.2 billion in arms and equipment purchase to strengthen its military. A joint plan by the Israeli Defense Forces and the Defense Ministry envisions the purchase of approximately NIS 130 billion, US 43.2 billion in military aircraft, munitions, equipment, and even entire production facilities over the coming years, according to the report published on Sunday by Israeli media portal Walla News. The program is part of Israel's broader NIS 350 billion, 116.5 billion increase in the defence budget approved by Prime Minister Bibi Netanyahu last December. Officials say the multi-year plan is intended to address gaps identified by the Israeli Defense Forces in its operational readiness and reduce Israeli reliance on foreign suppliers of key defense systems. It is expected to be implemented over several years through long-term contracts with defense companies, helping them to expand production capacity and hire additional staff. The reported procurement package includes fighter jets, refueling aircraft, attack helicopters, naval vessels, armoured vehicles, advanced weapons production capabilities, and a space project. Some critics have questioned the pace of the plan's release, while the Ministry of Defence responded that the defence establishment's budget base is very high and there is not enough money for everything. Sources within the government and defence ministry have said that intensive meetings have taken place in recent months in an effort to secure the necessary funds within the budget to meet all ministry requests. Senior Israeli Defense Forces officials have reportedly warned for years that there are significant gaps in the IDF's order of battle, leaving Israel strategically vulnerable. However, critics of the large defence budget argue that if government spending on the military grows too sharply, key civilian systems the IDF is meant to protect, including the economy, education, infrastructure, healthcare, and transportation networks, could deteriorate. The IDF is currently deployed across multiple fronts, including southern Syria, Lebanon, Gaza, and the West Bank. Military officials say the scale and duration of deployments have required the prolonged mobilisation of tens of thousands of reservists, placing strain on personnel, families, and part of the economy. The pace of operations has also reportedly contributed to budget pressures estimated at around 40 billion, $13.3 billion, adding complexity to ongoing discussions among the IDF and Defence Ministry and the Finance Ministry over competing national priorities and long-term planning. Officials say an agreement has now been reached on the framework moving forward, allowing the IDF to proceed with long-term contracts worth about 130 billion NIS out of the previously approved NIS 350 billion defence budget increase. The plan is expected to support procurement of aircraft, munitions, armoured vehicles, naval systems, and advanced weapons production, including new facilities and infrastructure. Some officials have warned that the broader budgetary framework may ultimately require tax increases alongside cuts to government services within civil society organisations reportedly preparing for increased demand for assistance among households facing financial distress. And you see, unfortunately, um, Israel needs a bigger defence budget than many other massive countries because she is being attacked on all 7 fronts, 8 fronts if you count the media. And this is like a drop in the ocean. And unfortunately, it will be civilian households that suffer tax increases and rises. But the main thing in all that Israel's concerned about is keeping the country safe and secure. And needs must. And if this is what they need to be able to protect Israel, well, then I'm all for it. Shalom, Maranatha, and Hallelujah.